now? Well, it's because since I've been attacked one too many times by unknown intruders, Rob and I decided to build up a security system to keep them out.
I still don't understand why are people still trying to kill you.
I don't know either, Rob. Well, just to be on the safe side, I've been building something to get on the offensive side, but I don't have to worry about that right now because I have a review to do, and I'm not gonna waste your time by me rambling right now. So, let's just get on with what we're gonna talk about. Mario Kart is getting a lot of praise over the years. So when Mario Kart 64 came out, we get the hint that when a new Nintendo console comes out, we get a new Mario Kart game. So Nintendo, along with Intelligent Systems, tackled the first Mario Kart game on the go. In August 2001, we have gotten Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance. Now, I don't have much memories with this game alone, but I do remember the commercial that was aired on television. Now, do you want to talk about intense? We got it right here. This commercial is just brutal. Well, that commercial didn't convince me otherwise. Then again, there must be a reason why I bought this game in 2007. So why don't we pop this thing in and see why I had second thoughts on playing this game. This is my review of Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance. Well, to start things off, I do like the opening theme to this game. It does settle a good mood for a racing game. In fact, it feels like a good racing theme. So we get the typical Grand Prix and time trial, but we also got Quick Run, which is a good practice for playing this game. The first downside to this game is that no new characters. Yep, we got the roster from Mario Kart 64. Not only that, the game sprites and their headshots are also from Mario Kart 64. Well, what about the voice clips? Again, from Mario 64. In Japan! You know, I'm glad they didn't go with these voice clips internationally with Mario Kart 64, because... What the fuck is up with Luigi?
Here we go!
His voice is just out of place! I have no idea that Charles Martinet took some helium to do Luigi's voice in this game. Alright, enough nitpicking here, let's just get back to the game. So with this game having 5 cups, we are back to 20 racetracks, and you might be asking, why 20 tracks? Well, no worries guys, I'll get back to it later, it has a better explanation. So the controls are very simple. You use A to accelerate, B to brake, D-pad to steer, R is used to hop and power slide, and L is used for your item. Sure, we got less buttons to work with, but it is the first installment on the go, and they had to work with what they have. With these controls, I don't think this is an improvement. I just don't like how the racers are handled here. And why is that? Because the controls are fucking slippery. Every time I make a turn, I always get pushed too hard to the edge. It's so tight, I always have to push on the brakes so I don't spin out. So yeah, I'm having a lot of problem with the controls and I am not used to it at all. With the items, we got the classics back, like the mushrooms, the green shells, the red shells, banana, lightning bolt, boo, Starman, and even the infamous spiny shell. Well, luckily in this game, I don't see it that often, so I won't be screaming bloody murder anymore. Once again, the items function as what they are supposed to do. The banana slips you up, the shell tries to knock you out of bounds, the star repels other racers and items, Boo invades everything and takes away your coins, and the mushroom speeds you up. The weirdest thing is that you can place a red shell on the track, and it'll stay there. But once someone passes it, it'll be like the Wile E. Coyote wanting his Roadrunner. Well, with the negative I said about the driving, I still have to say that the track designs are pretty good, if on the flat side. Yes folks, all the tracks in this game are once again flat because the Game Boy Advance can't handle hills or proper figure 8 tracks. But what we have is still good. The circuit tracks are still standard for what they have, but I do have to say that Luigi's circuit has the best atmosphere, because it shows Luigi's personality. Shy Guy Beach is surprisingly based off of a level from Yoshi's Story, which I had to admit that is pretty cool. I have a small theory that Boo Lake and Broken Pier are based off of the Ghost House levels from the Mario series. I don't know, it's just my thought. Ribbon Road is like a giant birthday world. I like it. I don't have much to say about Yoshi Desert or any of the other tracks, but whatever. In this game, there are 4 Bowser's Castle tracks. 4! I guess 1 is not enough, so they made 3 more designs to make it even more insane. And lastly, of course, we got Rainbow Road, which of course this version I call Booster Catastrophe. Yeah, there are a lot of speed boosts on this track, making this, in my opinion, the Rainbow Road track that you can complete around a minute. Well, I'm not fucking joking, I did a time trial on this years ago and I still have it saved right here. Look at it! Look at this! That's how fast I made it! It's just pathetic. Well, by winning first place in the Grand Prix, I still get some satisfaction. Well, I'm still happy that I won first place. You saw it here, folks. This is the first installment of the Mario Kart franchise to introduce a rank system. And I had to say, for the first time they brought it up, it is just goddamn picky. The highest rank you can get are 3 stars, and getting 3 stars are aggravating because of the controls. And you have to follow specific rules in order to get the 3-star rank. You must 1. Get first place on all the tracks to get 36 points. 2. Get first place in all 3 laps of every track. And 3. Collect every coin that you can. And you know what makes this worse? You have to follow these rules. But if you don't, the game deducts points for doing something that you're trying to keep your first place position. You can't use items, crash to walls, get hit, have Lakitu get you back on track, hit any track hazards. They even deduct points for going off track. Off track! What about shortcuts? Does that fuck the points as well? How else do I need to stay in first? You forced in these rules to make sure my rank isn't shit. All in all, the rank system in this game is just plain pointless. It's aggravating, it means nothing, and all it does is just frustrates you from your satisfaction. With the other modes it had to offer, I'm not going to be bothering them anyway. Time travel is the same way as always. A quick run is actually a little bit different. It gives you practice on the tracks that you have to do to win first place. The only way you can get some multiplayer action is with the weird link cable it has. Well, since I don't have one, I can't show off the multiplayer aspect for this installment. Either way, this is before wireless with the Nintendo DS, and I have to say that this is just a tangled mess. Now, the one last thing I have to talk about are the extra tracks. Again, you might be asking, why does this game have 20 tracks? Well, by getting a good ranking, if you actually have castrated yourself enough to do it, you can unlock the racetracks from Super Mario Kart. That's right, you get to race through all 20 tracks from the Super Nintendo version. It's really cool to see these tracks back, but the only downside is that they don't have their hazards anymore, so those oil slicks have been slicked up. Well, that's my only complaint about these tracks, so have fun. Well, if you can tell by my thoughts on this game, I don't think it aged very well. I'm sorry folks, as a fan of the Mario Kart franchise, I consider this one to be the low point of the series. The graphics are alright for what they have. The music is pretty good, especially with Cheeseland, I love that one. But the controls. Goddamn, the controls killed this game. I never had trouble with racing controls, especially for a Mario Kart game. But this is just unheard of. But that's all I have to say. If you guys really enjoy this game, by all means, have fun with it. But for hardcore Mario Kart fans such as me, I consider that this will be the installment that you will definitely skip. I'm sorry guys, I just don't have the same amount of fun while playing this game from the last 2 installments. So, with a lot of part of the franchise out of the way, I'm gonna have to save my enjoyment for next year. Because by then, I will be taking care of the Mario Kart game that you guys have been requesting me to take a look at. That, of course, is Mario Kart Double Dash for the Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, well, as of now, I don't know what to do right now. Something special I have to do? Yeah! Of course! It's Sonic's 25th anniversary! How something good for him. Since I did Mario last year, it's gonna be your time to shine, buddy. No, I don't want to do this alone. Maybe. Well, nothing else to do but press forward. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time for the Sonic the Hedgehog Marathon. Until then, take care, everyone.
What do you mean, we?